Hey, what's up, YouTube? I am Henry Vernon from ACC Driving School. I am at a DMV, Broward County DMV location. I'm going to run you through the driving test real quick. Again, I'm in South Florida, right? South Florida, I'm closer to Miami. So for everyone in Florida that calls me from Tampa and Orlando and Jacksonville and wherever, just know that South Florida, Broward County, Florida is where I'm located. Anyway, I have the 4, the 8, the 12-hour traffic ticket classes available on the website. The website is accdriverseducation.com. Again, that is accdriverseducation.com. I have the third-party driving test also available. Call me at 954-588-8075. Again, that is 954-588-8075. If you haven't subscribed to my other channels, Sequence Sound, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would beg you to do so. And I have another channel, Exotic Car Culture, if you're into cars. Alright, I'm going to run you through the test real quick. Yes, I forgot to mention, I am going to be doing lives on YouTube, Super Chat live on Mondays at 8, between 8 and 8:30, and Wednesdays between 8 and 8:30. So look out for the Super Chats. Tell your friends, tell everyone about it. If you have questions, because I get a lot of questions, any question that you have, call me up, hit me up on the live and ask your questions there. I would prefer if you ask the questions on the live so I can respond to you immediately, because I don't really have a lot of time now to answer every question that is asked as a comment, or when I'm working during the day, it's more difficult to answer questions, and I do get a lot of people calling and asking questions. So log in, check in on Mondays at between 8 and 8:30, Wednesdays between 8 and 8:30 to start. I'll be doing a live, and it's a Q&A, live question and answer. Any questions that you have for me as it relates to driving lessons, the DMV, ACC Driving School, personal questions, I don't care. Ask me whatever you want to ask me, and I'll try to answer them on the live. That is Mondays between 8 and 8:30, and Wednesdays between 8 and 8:30. Thank you. So the test starts here. They're going to ask you the questions. If you're parked facing uphill, what direction do you turn the steering wheel? The answer is left, away from the curb. Right? They say, what else do? You put the car in park, you pull up the parking brake, and you turn off the ignition. Again, you put the car in park, you pull up the parking brake, you turn off the ignition. Alright, then they're going to ask you to do the turn signal. Signal left, signal right, blow the horn, and press and release the brake. They're checking to make sure your brake lights are working, your turn signal lights are working, your horns are working. They will not take you out in a car if any of those things are not working. They'll ask you to turn the wheel all the way left. They're checking your left front tire all the way right. Again, they're checking your right front tire. They will not take you out in a car if it's not working. Make sure you straighten the wheel once you're done with that. Alright, so now they'll get into the car. They'll tell you to reverse and go to the left. So we're looking both ways here. We're looking both ways. When your mirror is past the end of the parking lot line, like that, we're going to turn all the way to the right and continue reversing. Okay? Then we're going to put the car back in drive. We're going to go to the stop sign, and we're going to make a left turn. Okay, so signal left here. They're going to say make a left, so you signal. Every time they tell you to make a left or right, make sure you signal. We're in a parking lot. So this is actual DMV location, right? So the test is about 10 miles per hour, maximum 10. You don't want to go flying through the parking lot. That would not be good, right? So we're going to take our time, drive about 10 miles per hour, pay attention to what the examiner is telling you. Just listen and follow instruction, because really that is all that is required. So we're going to make a left here. We're going to go down into this corner by the dumpsters, and then we're going to make a left turn there. So you don't need to signal here because there is no other option, right? You can drive in the bush or you can go around the corner. So yeah, no need to signal. We're gonna go down and then we're gonna make a right turn right by this tree that's sticking out. So we're gonna signal to the right. Okay, once we come here, you gotta make sure you slow down and turn. Make sure your mirror is past the curb so your back wheel doesn't ride the curb, right? Stop here. They're gonna say stop, and then they're gonna tell you to speed up to 20 and do a sudden stop. It's called a quick stop, right? So we're gonna speed up 20 miles per hour. Try to keep it as straight as possible and stop. Sudden stop. And they're gonna say do a sudden stop without like locking up the wheels and have it slide, right? So just stop the car without locking the wheel up completely. Then they're gonna say reverse in a straight line. Now, if you're straight when you stop, the car will go straight back. So all you have to do is hold the wheel in place, put the car in reverse, look behind you, and roll straight back. There's really not much to do here. Look behind you and roll straight back. Alright, so keep going back until they tell you to stop. And they will tell you to stop, right? So just keep going back until they say stop. When they say stop, you stop. Put the car back in drive. And we're gonna go down and we're gonna make a left turn down here. So you're gonna signal left. Whenever they say turn, you signal. They're not gonna tell you to signal, but just know you should signal, right? Now we're gonna park in between these poles right here. So you're gonna stay as close to the right side as possible. Signal left. Come up here, line up your mirror with the first set of cones on the left side. Turn all the way to the left. Straighten up and pull straight in. And again, this works 100%, right? This always works. If you do it correctly, it works every time. Now put the car in reverse. We're gonna reverse. We're gonna go up and do the 3-point turn. So we're gonna back up until we're past the mirror is past the cone. When you pass the cone like that, then you're going to stop. Turn all the way to the right, looking behind the whole time. And when your mirror is past the middle like that, you're going to stop. Put the car back in drive, signal left, and we're going to turn left. Pull up next to the line on the right side so we can do the 3-point turn, okay? So we're gonna stop about here. All right, signal left. They'll tell you to do the 3-point turn. They will not tell you to pull up to, you know, they won't give you any instruction, by the way. They'll say stop, do a 3-point turn. Make sure you pull as close to the right as possible. Signal left, turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, and you're going to stop before you hit the curb over there. And then you're going to put the car back in reverse. Turn the steering wheel all the way to the right. Look behind and reverse. When your mirror is past the middle line again like that, you're going to stop. Put the car back in drive. Signal left and turn all the way left. Now we're going to go to the stop sign here, and we're going to make a left turn. So you signal left, and you stop at the stop sign, you wait, make sure it's clear on both ends, and we're going to make a left turn. So just like that. And yeah, by the way, the Monday, they're open Mondays for walk-ins, and I think it's working because the line today has been tremendously short. I've never seen a line at the DMV this short, so I guess the one day where they're doing only walk-ins seem to be working. It's a great, they should have done this long time ago, but it seems to be doing pretty good right now. Look at the line is pretty short actually. So alright, so I'm gonna make a left turn here, and then I'm going to park. Another quick left, and then they'll tell you to park into the parking space. Well, whatever parking space is available when you're done, they'll tell you to park there. So you go ahead and park, pull straight in and stop. Now So the test starts over in this section and ends over here. The examiners again will tell you step by step what they expect you to do. They won't help you. They'll tell you make a left here, make a right there, park here, 3-point turn here, quick stop. They'll give you directions but not instructions. Alright? So if you pay attention and you stay out of your head, because really that is what people do. People get so caught up in their heads that they just kind of freeze up and make ridiculous mistakes. So stay out of your head and you'll be fine. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my other YouTube channels, I'm asking you please to do me the favor and subscribe to Sequence Sound, especially if you're into music, reggae music, dancehall, sound system. Sequence Sound is my sound system channel. I'm a car guy, so I have a car channel. That would be Exotic Car Culture. So tune in, check me out there. If you want the 4-hour, the 8-hour, the 12-hour traffic ticket classes, they're available on my website. That would be accdriverseducation.com. Again, that's accdriverseducation.com. The 4-hour class that you need before you do your learner's permit and the written test is actually also available on the website for people under 18. Remember, you have to be under 18 to do the written test on the website. And the third-party driving test is available. Call me at 954-588-8075. Again, that is 954-588-8075. I'll put the phone number. I'll put the phone number and the website in the front of the video. I will put the website and the phone number on the front of the video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.